Hey boss, do you have a minute?
Sure, what's up?
I am going to turn in my official resignation today.
Oh, how come?
Well, I could not afford to keep working here. As fast as I write new business, my old clients leave me because their homeowner's insurance increases $100 every year, even if they have no claims and perfect credit. Plus I am expected to write 3 times as much new business as your agents who have been here the longest, and have the best clients, or you will take thousands of dollars out of my paychecks.
I understand. I think it's bullcrap too, but I'd rather see you fail than risk making my boss mad.
If that was not bad enough, you require us to do electronic applications, but don't provide us with connectivity. And then you set the expenses up so that I can't even take advantage of the investment I make in your business on my taxes.
Do not blame me. It's really the Office of General Counsel's fault.
What?
I know it's next to impossible to produce enough business to meet the benchmarks. But just remember, it's just a hard market right now. If you just hang on for a while, in 3 or 5 more years, we will be competitive again, and then you can write all the business you want.
I only have 2 years left until I will be forced to convert or lose my job.
Trust me, you will look back on this and say it was a good learning experience. You should write more commercial insurance, and less low-rent homeowners policies.
I can't write more commercial, because the benchmarks are not based on premium, only on the numbers of policies. I have to write the low-rent stuff to satisfy your quota, even though I know it's not good for my book of business.
Well, if you were life level 3, then you would not have to meet benchmarks.
Every agent who is life level 3 has a large book of business and minimal new household growth.
Listen, when you do your reviews, you do not need to listen to what the client is telling you they need. Whatever the problem is, it can be solved by selling them more whole life insurance. That is how to really take advantage of your clients.
What did you say?
That is how to really take care of your clients.
I thought you said something else.
The best agents sell life insurance. If you don't sell whole life policies, you cannot possibly be taking advantage of your clients. If you don't sell whole life insurance, you are not taking care of your clients.
What if it's a terrible economy and all they can afford is term insurance?
That is impossible.
Sometimes, we just aren't competitive. Shouldn't I look out for the client's interests?
No.
What?
As a captive agent, your first loyalty is to the insurance company, not the customer.
That doesn't make any sense. Maybe I should start an independent agency, so that I can take better care of my clients, instead of trying to convince them to stay even when their rates are ridiculous. I don't want to talk about life level 3. Being life level 3 will not change the fact that I need a $700,000 P&C book of business to convert. Life level 3 doesn't pay renewals.
You just have to trust me that I will take care of you.
You are a funny guy. You have put 2 new agents in the same building as me. You did not even tell me they were coming. I just met them when they started working here. This agency has too many agents already. You know that half of my production comes from areas outside of this town, but yet you put more agents in the surrounding towns, as well.
Maybe you should buy more leads.
Ha! You must be drunk right now. You asked me to share what I did to be the #1 P&C producer last year with the agency, and the next month corporate changed the policy and my lead companies shut off my supply, because we don't have protected territory anymore.
Well, you just need to make sure you have 10 appointments a week.
Then why did the vice president say a new agent only needs 7 appointments a week? He said it right after the Cal instructor said we need 15 appointments. Why can't people say the same thing around here? It's bullshit that I am on the same contract as the agents in growth areas. This company is so afraid to make a decision. I'm surprised you haven't been hit with a class action lawsuit yet.
All the managers are thinking the same thing, but we don't want to make our boss mad. So we don't tell them how dumb the policy is.
Being an independent agent is sounding better and better.
This is a good company to work for. Ask any of the agents that inherited a big-ass book of business, or any of the agents that have never to meet benchmarks. Lots of people who never to meet benchmarks have had great careers with us. Maybe you should host a seminar, or spend a lot of money on ads that give prime placement to the veteran agents.
Where should I get these prospects from? I use an agenda in every review and they do not buy long-term care insurance. Why would they buy it if I feed them a crappy meal? Also, why do you let old-ass agents that cannot do math take advantage of the new agents? $12,000 for a phone book ad? Really? How many times do people have to call before we make that back? I could hire a person to work 20 hours a week for a full year making cold calls for $12,000. The only time the veteran agents even talk to me is when they want me to help them pay for something, like their son's baseball team, or a stupid phone book ad.
Jabber jabber catchphrase.
There is nothing you can say that will change my mind. I have had enough of paying for internet access, paying for leads, paying 4 times as much for my securities license than I have made selling securities.
Don't my motivational email signatures encourage you to sell more life insurance?
No.
What about my meetings where I have everyone go around in a circle and lie about how great their activity has been?
No.
Do you even want to go to France?
No.
I don't think you understand. There are places in Paris that won't let you do cool stuff unless you are an all-American.
I find that hard to believe.
Okay, I made that up.
Right.
You mean you don't want to spend your vacation away from your kids?
Not really.
If you tell me you want to go to Paris, I'll see what I can do to help out.
Bullshit.
I get the feeling you don't trust me.
Well, I trusted you when you said that you had connections in the home office, and that I had met benchmarks, but then I was told the paperwork wasn't done in time.
Jabber jabber, catchphrase.
I trusted you when you told me that you would not tolerate agents being unethical, but when other agents stole my clients from me you did nothing about it.
The agent that stole clients from you writes a lot of whole life insurance, so I sold him my soul for a trip to Paris. Okay, I guess that this was not a good fit for either of us. I hope you know I will probably use you as an example of an agent who never fully committed to the team concept. In other words, you didn't help me get to Paris. So I will most likely talk bad about you in agency meetings until the next time someone quits. Before you go, you will need to turn in your resignation to my assistant. I'm sure there is a checklist that you need to fill out, but I don't really know what is on it because my assistant is really the one that manages the agency. I just show up here 2 days a week and talk on the phone with my friends in the home office, and then forward you a bunch of stupid emails, regardless of whether or not they apply to you.
Gee, there's a surprise.
I guess tomorrow I will have to find another chop to work on your book. Maybe he will sell lots of whole life insurance and help me go to Paris before he gets burned out.